And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Rebels taking on the Longhorns. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go and getting to start, Luis Perales. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Chris Gentry getting ready to hit. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Out to short. Throws to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Fastball is outside. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. 2 outs, base is empty.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but
and there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. On to the bottom of the 1st. No score. And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, number 27.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Bottom of the 1st, and here is number 13. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's going back. Back some more. Forget it. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And it gives them the lead in the 1st. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So up next, Xavier Steele. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and they don't get the out. And now it's going to be Sean Robinson. And now 2-2.
2-2.
At the belt and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now the center fielder, Noah Monroe. Man at second. And that misses. And a count 2-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That's towards center. Nunez moving under this one. Makes the grab for the second out.
That is it. The right fielder, Homer.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Homer Jackson.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Next one off the plate inside. Ball 2.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And down on strikes. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go on to inning number 2. The Longhorns out front here, 1-0. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Paul James. The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
That is it. The center fielder, number 2.
Nasim Nunez digs in now. Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and 1 out now. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So digging in, Rick Rollins. Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Too low, and it's ball 3. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. And ball four, two aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Here's the third baseman, Noelberth Romero. Outside, and it's 2-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Inside, almost got him. Two on, 1 out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Next is the speedy first baseman. And fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Struck him out looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Benjamin Carter. That one outside, and that's ball 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So up next, Christian Campbell. Way out front for strike 2.
1 and 2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now, Doug Adams, Nunez, and he's there with a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Next is the designated hitter. On the corner for a strike, and the count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. De Jesus makes the play, and that ends the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Anthony Moran.
That one misses.
Ball
So a
four.
leadoff
Take it back.
walk.
The right fielder, number 10. Charles.
Now here is Charles Woodson. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This one in the air, center field. 1 away. So digging in, Chris Gentry.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Ball 3.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Step off, throw to first. Mo Ryan dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The throw in. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. McCarthy now at the plate. Almost got him.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Got him swinging.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And now Paul James.
2-1.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that's a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Set for the bottom of the third, and the batter now, number 13.
Number 13.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Xavier Steele. On the ground to short. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Sean Robinson.
2 down, bases empty. Sean Robinson, the next to hit. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need... Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. His 13th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Larry got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Two outs, nobody on. And now Noah Monroe. Line drive, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go. He's trying for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a pop-up. And there's one down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Rick Rollins will hit next. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air out to center. Blaze on his way over. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Way high with that one. And it's 2-2. Just missed.
3-2.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Jackson.
That's a ball.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That's off the mark, and the count's full.
2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's the catcher, Benjamin Carter. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Boone sizes this one up, nabs it, and the inning is over.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Tristan Beck.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Ball to strike. The pitch. That's down and in. A slider missed.
You know, this group of hitters finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 down. Here's the power hitting catcher, Anthony Mulrine. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering is down low. 1 out, base is empty. Rips one to right, and it goes just foul. Ripped to short. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
The right fielder, number 10, Woodson.
Now it's the right fielder, Charles Woodson. Woodson turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
That one down the line. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Ripped into right field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And next is the designated hitter. Up and in, and that's ball 3.
Okay.
That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Now it's going to be number 13. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. So up next, Xavier Steele. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Gilberto Lerma up and throwing. Number 14 getting cranked up as well. Grounder might be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
Double play. Yeah. What a twin killing to end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. The Longhorns out front 2-0. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Evan McCarthy getting ready to hit. McCarthy having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. 1-1 now. Dives, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
First and second, no outs. James digs in now. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And here is Nasim Nunez. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. On the ground to third. Now a jump throw, and it beats him. What a play. One hit, one left. To the bottom of the sixth inning. The Longhorns with the lead 2-0. Back at Globe Life Field, where we go bottom six at the plate. Sean Robinson. And that's down and away.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And now 2-2. Popped up. Romero makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Noah Monroe now at the plate. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Now batting.
And now the right fielder, Homer Jackson. Monroe, the base runner at first with one out. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. And the throw, he's out at third. Two down, nobody on. Swung on, belted. That one is back. Absolutely hammered it to left center. He'll touch them all. And they add on. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 27 out of the game, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Gilberto Lerma.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Base is empty with 2 away. Benjamin Carter, the next to hit. On the ground, Romero. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 38.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Rick Rollins getting ready to hit. The Rebels in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to first. Steal. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now the third baseman, Noelberth Romero. There's a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball he got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 38 gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Lewis on to pitch here.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
So a man aboard. Anthony Mulrine will hit next. Very high with that one. And it's 2-1. Action in the pen down there. Nick Sandlin preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Woodson waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
That one 95 to finish him off. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman, Christian Campbell.
There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is upstairs. Just off the outside corner. And the count's full. To third, Romero. Over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting the third baseman, Doug Adams.
Here's the third baseman, Doug Adams. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there. Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next pitch inside, and the count's full. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Charles Woodson. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that's exactly what a good 2-strike splitter will do. Duck right under the bat path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so. And at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
Here's the left fielder, Chris Gentry.
That's a ball.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Got him looking for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now here is number 13. On the ground, right side, Moore. In plenty of time to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The first baseman, number 22, Xavier Steele.
And now the first baseman, Xavier Steele. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Just misses with that one.
2-2.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they can't get the out. So a man at first. Now the left fielder, Sean Robinson. That one is absolutely belted back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Steele around second, headed for third. Coming home. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 4-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now Noah Monroe. Just missed.
3-1.
That one drilled left field. In comes the run from third. And the lead is up to 5.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Gilberto Lerma is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Now on the bump, number 14.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
One out, runner at second. Jackson digs in now. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Nunez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Benjamin Carter.
So a man aboard. Now here is Benjamin Carter. This one in the air right field. De Jesus. And that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. The Longhorns have the advantage, 5-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Quinn Priester.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Paul James now at the plate. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swings through that.
2 balls. 2
Movement in the bullpen. Number 44 warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping in, Rick Rollins.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
They're down to their final strike.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long